Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Clowney in at the 4 slot. And for the Warriors, you've got Drew Eubanks. Stephen Curry's out there with Porter. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And Gay is in at the 4-man position. Richard, this season just getting going. What are you looking for tonight?
Just curious to see which team is more cohesive. With all of the player movement in the NBA, it's rare to have continuity on a squad.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Eubanks. And here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. Buries it from 3-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Garland. Sinks that one from the post.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Porter. He had 27 points last game. They set the screen. Porter double team. Outside Curry. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Garland the pass to Allen. Now Mitchell. Releases, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Pass to Gay. Back to Porter. Here he goes. Right wing, jacks up a 3. Eubanks, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Allen outside. Here's Clowney. 8 points his last outing. Garland finds Allen, and he comes up with the deuce.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Pass to Gay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Warriors shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Curry against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Releases. Can't nail the jump. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Porter driving the lane. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Stolen by Markkanen. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. And no good that time. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland with the bucket.
One of the harder jobs in the league today is trying to stay with Garland on that open floor. He's too quick. He's too savvy.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Check now of the stats for Porter. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 28 points a game, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Markkanen from outside. Clowney pulls it in. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pick off in midair. And it's the Warriors on the break. Porter against Garland. Porter looking it over. Here's Curry. And it's sent back by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Garland, no good. The Warriors leading. Porter with it. Garland picks him up. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Mitchell. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Cleveland moving it around. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors leading by 4. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And here's Garland for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. Hardaway's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 4. To the paint. Puts it up. The Cavaliers with another miss. The Warriors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And finished off by Porter.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In third, the Warriors.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Allen finds Garland. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 8.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Outside, Porter takes it inside. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Porter. Six on the shot clock. It's Curry outside. Hunter grabs the miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Down low, and Allen slams it in.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Here's Gay. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That one drops for him. 11 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Curry with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Mitchell outside. Hardaway kicks to Hunter. Pajemski, he's checked in for Stephen Curry.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Marking in against Hardaway. For 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Eubanks up top. Allen defending. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Here's Mitchell. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Garland against Porter. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Timeout.
Garland's got 10 points in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Hodges. Now Pajemski. Covered by Mitchell. The screen from Brown. Inside, here's Porter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 13.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Hardaway. This game he had 12.
A power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like that jump shot.
Outside, Porter. Hodges with a screen on Garland. Here's Porter. Back to Pajemski. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell outside. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Porter, no luck. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Here's Garland. Porter with a block. Hodges misses. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
And so here is Golden State following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Outside, Porter. Over Mitchell. Porter, no luck. And so here's Cleveland. Up top, Garland. A 17-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. The tray. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 13. Pass to Boston. And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Elbow shot is on the way. Garland, no good. Here's Boston. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. They lead by a bucket. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they used the fact.
A different look now for Cleveland. Brownie's checked in, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Hardaway. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Then there's Hunter. And it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front? Right? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Pass to Gay. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
A moment to check out Darius Garland here. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish, always had his head up, looking for the open man. Here's Clowney. Back to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Porter. Here's Gay. The kick out to Porter. Curry on the wing. A three. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Clowney. Back to Garland. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Up top, Curry, guarded by Garland. Curry passes to Markkanen. Golden State moving it around. Here's Porter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit over Porter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket for Mitchell.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Second, Stephen Curry. Lauri Markkanen third.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Mitchell outside. Garland against Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. G.A., you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Pass to Porter. Back to Podziemski. On the wing, Porter. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
There's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation. And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Here's Gay. Pass to Porter. Here's Podziemski. The three. Over to the left wing. Eubanks. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
There's Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 19 points.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
Porter passes to Eubanks. Here's Gay. Now Mitchell. He's got 7. Here's Clowney. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Clowney's got 4 this quarter.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Garland against Porter. And he drives in. And the basket is good. Podziemski's got 8 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Mitchell outside. Hardaway against Markkanen. Here's Clowney. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Porter. Outside, Markkanen. Clock at 4. Porter, a screen on Garland. Shot on the wing. Cavaliers with the rebound. A minute 42 left now here in the second. There's the screen. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 8. To the middle. Thrown back. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Eubanks finds Markkanen. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And that game against Houston, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Boston's checked in. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Hardaway. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Garland. And here is Hunter. They set the pick. Tries it from 9. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
And here's Porter. 18 points for him. From outside the arc. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for Golden State.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, you can turn misses into makes. That's found money.
And changing it up, my favorite segment. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9-point game. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. They've got Curry. He's out there with Porter. Markkanen is out there with Drew Eubanks. And Gay is in at the power forward. That's the Warriors 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen with the screen for Garland. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Cavs. Pass to Porter. Back to Curry. Here's Gay. Eubanks with it. Now Markkanen fires from deep. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Hunter for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry against Garland. Back to Curry. There's a screen to the inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Curry. Porter's got 23.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Mitchell outside. Hunter on the wing. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Eubanks got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Gay. Back to Porter. Excellent D there from Allen.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Clowney. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Cleveland. Clowney at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry, coming off a terrific season. Last year, checking in at about 33 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And a wide open look for Porter. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 26.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Count it.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Warriors leading by 7. Porter with it. 26 points for him. Pass to Gay. Back to Porter. And Curry has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. From down low. Garland with the block. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. There's a good screen to the paint. They swipe it. Porter with it. Garland picks him up. Markkanen dishes to Curry. Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell with the delicate floater.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Curry. It's over Garland. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 5. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. The Cavaliers' 5th.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Pass to Porter. Here's the screen. They need this one. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hunter with it. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mitchell in the corner for the tie. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside Porter. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. The Warriors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Porter finds Curry. Now Podziemski. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Porter. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Curry. Now Porter. Back to Curry. To stop the drought. Jared Allen grabs the miss. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Hunter, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pass to Clowney. Mitchell against Porter. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Curry against Garland. Outside Porter. Here's Eubanks. Curry on the wing. It's over Garland. The shot by Curry, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Porter against Mitchell. Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
The Cavaliers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Porter against Garland. On the wing, Markkanen. Pass to Boston. Picked by Markkanen. Takes a three. Garland against Porter. Porter double team. Markkanen a screen on Hardaway. Tries again. And that one's good. Boston. Boston's got his third bucket of the night. For Cleveland, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Mitchell right side. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And that one's good by Porter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Garland kicks to Hardaway. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Boston grabs the miss. The Warriors lead it. To the middle, Pajemski finds Porter. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his fourth rebound in this one. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a height machine.
Porter against Garland. Brown the pass to Markkanen. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. Nail from three-point land. Porter's got 12 points in just the second half.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. Here's Allen. Bucket is good. And that's 10 points for Jared Allen.
And Allen's agility is so impressive. Solid at finding ways to score off any screen and roll.
Brown the pass to Porter. Outside, Markkanen. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his fifth assist in this one.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Hunter, the pass to Allen. Mitchell with it. He's defended by Pajemski. Got it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket for Mitchell.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Porter. And it's sent back by Allen.
Gotta be careful shooting it when Allen's nearby, showing how impactful he can be defensively.
Inside. 26 seconds left in the third. Can't connect from short range. Mitchell against Porter. Misses from short range. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be in it. Both teams will make substitutions. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Hunter. Allen with the screen for Hunter. Down low. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Porter against Mitchell. And Porter, here we go.
First personal foul, team score. At the line for the Dubs, Porter taking 2.
And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Monty's checked in. And Porter drops them both. Here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
With that explosive first step, Mitchell is so tough on any closeout.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Porter, no luck. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Hunter. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Pass to Gay. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, Mitchell knows it's not all about him out there. If he can get another guy a shot, he will do it.
It's Porter atop the key. Back to Curry. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Curry with it. Garland picks him up. Fires it up. They grab their own miss. Curry passes to Markkanen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
For 3, Mitchell knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Outside, Porter. Back to Curry. To the left side wing. Outside, Markkanen. There's Porter with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Hunter kicks to Garland. Back to Hunter. Mitchell in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Hunter. Porter, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. The shot's good. Mitchell's got 24.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Garland. And the basket by Curry.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Markkanen against Hunter. Allen, a screen on Markkanen. Hunter, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Porter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And it's good for 2. Garland's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Outside Curry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
Garland against Curry. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original. A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Mitchell. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Golden State. Pass to Curry. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. That 3 off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Darius Garland. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the Cavaliers with possession. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Don.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.